I knew that it was only a matter of time. Even when you really like somebody, it's only a matter of time when you allow them to keep treating you less than. And I'm like, come on through, Cookie. I want to put my soapbox. That's basically it. Let's talk about drag and all its forms. What, Cookie? Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on the video. This is my review for Season 3, Episode 15 of If Loving You Is Wrong. And like I said, it's only a matter of time. Everybody gets tired after a while. And that Esperanza, I wanted to wring her neck, but we're going to talk about it. Anyway, we start off, Steven actually brings Brad and Randall into the police station. He done arrested the both of them for down there carrying on down to the restaurant and carrying on. Lucian was actually going to let them both go. He let Brad go first. And Randall just kept on bumping his gums. Kept bumping his gums. He said, I was going to let y'all both go, but you just got so much to say. You can go ahead on and stay here a while. He kept calling him Uncle Tom and this, that thing, and the other, and on and on. I said, you know what? They're going to find him stinking. He's an irritating somebody, honey. He really is. Next, we got Marcy and Ian. They're actually talking on the phone. And he's saying, you know, I really didn't realize that he was that bad, this, that, and the other, on and on and on. He tells her, he said, you know what, why didn't you tell me you were pregnant? And she said, because it was none of your business. And I just kind of laughed because she knows that he likes her, but she has always maintained this whole time, this is not a date. I'm just having dinner with you. It's not, I'm not, you know, like, I don't owe you nothing, buddy. It's messy, but the truth is the truth. And then she told him, I'm not trying to be, you know, nasty to you, but yeah, like, get out of here. Then once he said he was going to actually talk to, he said, I'm going to do something about it. He said he was going to talk to Larry. If he don't hurry up and talk to Larry, ain't going to be no Larry. But anyway, they hang up, get off the phone, and then you notice that she's starting to have these pains in her stomach. And I said, oh, here we go. Is Marcy going to lose this baby? All right, Tyler, we're going to see. Anyway, so then we go back to, like I was saying, Esperanza and Steven. Okay, so she gets to the house. He comes in. He has to climb through her window. I'm like, this is really ridiculous. Climbing through her window, goes in there, and it was giving me softcore Showtime porn, honey. They had the music and all. I said, oh, if y'all don't quit it, honey. It was a mess. And then she's like all into this. You know, her and Eddie play the same games. Touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Okay, touch me. I said, what is she doing? Climbed her stinking butt up on him, honey, and got to riding him. I said, girl, you ain't sitting up on top of him with that little short dress on, leaving the whole front of his pants wet. Nasty butt. I said, this is just too much. She's slapping him and hitting him in the face and stuff. I said, you're a tramp. You're a tramp. Anyway, stays up in there. Falls asleep. When he wakes up, she picks a fight with him. And then I was like, what is wrong with her? And that's why I said he's going to get sick of her. Like, she picks this fight, tells him she's ready for him to go, and all of this. And I'm like, all right. And he finally got tired. He finally got tired and told her, this is it. This is the last time. This is the last time we're doing this. We're not doing this anymore. You know, because she was going back and forth, but, you know, like with this throwing him out. And then she's ready to throw him out, but then she got an attitude at the fact that he didn't have an attitude about her throwing him out. I said, Esperanza, you look crazy as shit. You and Eddie deserve each other. Both of you are nuts. You and Eddie. And you're both on my nerves. I said, whatever. He goes to leave out of the house. He said, I'm leaving out the front door. He goes to leave out. Eddie out there, sitting on his bike, telling him how long he been in there. A mess. And I'm looking at Steven like, I know you know that Eddie done something to your bike. But whatever. They had some banter back and forth. And then he told Steven, go ahead, Steven. Like, I ain't leaving until you leave. All right, fine, I'm leaving. He goes to leave. And he's going, and the bike seems fine. But did y'all see the black van that was following behind Steven? And then that's the last we seen of it. I said, oh, come on now. Here we go. Here we go. You keep on threatening him to carry on. Here we go. Then Eddie goes, and he goes back to the little thing where he has Larry. He got Larry in there, still beating on him. And now Larry done got to the point where he's like been there all night long. Half of a day and all night. And he done choked him, and he done came back conscious. He done choked him back out again with that plastic bag. I said, oh, this is a mess. This ain't looking too good for Larry. And Larry, I think, is so delusional. He's just not actually feeling as though Eddie's really going to kill him. But he told him, no, I'm trying to kill you. I'm going to kill you. But I'm just going to do it in my own time. I was like, a mess. A whole mess. I'm ready to get done with this part because it's very uncomfortable to watch. It's getting to a point where, yeah, it's getting real uncomfortable to watch. He's giving me very, we all know Larry, that Eddie's kind of nutso, but it's getting to a point now where he's giving me Jigsaw type of serial killer type of tease. And it's getting a little hard to watch. I'm not really feeling this. It's a bit too dark for my tastes. With all of this, I ain't liking this too much. I want to get on to the point where he either kills Larry and he disappears like Andrew did, or we go ahead on and Larry get loose and the two of them can get at it. Because that's what I want to see. I want to see once Larry get loose and then when he light back out on Eddie's ass. Because Larry's a little different. And I want to see him light back out on Eddie. But okay, we'll see. But again, this stuff in this truck and all this, little too serial killerish for me. But okay. Anyway, Alex and Brad. Brad comes back to the house, finds that tracking device on his truck. He found the tracking device on his truck that old boy done put on there. Goes back in the house. Him and Alex get out. He told her, listen, I'm telling you, one more lie. If you tell me one more lie, I'm going to break it up around this mother. That's it. That's all it's going to be. And she's like going on, she's pleading back and forth with him. And then told him, she said, so you going to stay? He said, yeah, I'm staying. She will say, okay. He said, okay, now go to bed. I said, oh. She said, okay, well, we can go on up. He said, no. I'm staying down here. You go to bed. She's looking at him like, what? I said, She took her ass on up them steps. I said, is that how you wanted me back? Do you want it? He mean now. I said, oh my. Then Natalie and Lucian, because of she done woke him up at 5 o'clock in the morning making noise. And he said, you woke me up on purpose. Because you want to talk about that damn Kelly and all of that. And she's like, no. Yeah. He says, she's fine. She got a public defender, this, that, the other. She's like, no. We got to get her a real lawyer. And they're going to say, we ain't got no money for their lawyer. She will say, yeah, but you do. Excuse me, Natalie. You better get your ass somewhere and sit down. You worrying about Kelly. See, here we go with the loopholes and the bullshit in the storyline, Tyler. Now, she ain't asked Lucian to go there and get no lawyer for Joey, but you think she going to ask him to go get a lawyer for Kelly? That don't even make no goddamn sense, Tyler. Get your goddamn ass out of here. So, see, this show be on some old bullshit. Where the fuck is Tilda and Claudia and Joey? And we need Julius back too. Yeah, with his crazy ass. I'm like, what is... Just act like they never even existed. Get out of here. Anyway, then that whole thing about Justice came up, and Lucia's like, if she go to jail, then we'll just take Justice. And she's like, where's her family? I said, oh, damn, Natalie. But you're her friend. She's like, where is her family? That little boy got problems. I said, oh. I understand on one hand, because, yeah, Justice is kind of stupid, and he's real quick to be giving people your bank information and shit, so I can see that too, but none of that's starting to make sense at all. Tyler's trying it with all that, but anyway, I ain't got time for that. Last thing, Randall, before they're getting ready to get him processed so they can get him out of there, they're going to sit him across the hall from Kelly's cell, and he done picked the fight with her, telling her he going to call the DA's office so he can get on her case and testify against her. And this, that, and the other. Just over there, just picking at her. Going to say, oh, you the mother of the year, ain't you? You don't care nothing about your son, this, that, and the other. She said, I wish I had that gun so I could shoot your ass the same way I shot up Travis. I said, oh. And he going to say, now look how stupid you are. And point up at the overhead camera and say, see, it's going to be easy for them to get you. I said, oh, God. A mess. Absolute mess. Last thing that happened. Marcy goes down to the doctor's office. There's something wrong with the baby. Something's wrong. And she asked her to unlock her phone and contact Brad. And it was a mess. She said, well, I don't see Brad in your phone. She said, he's listed in there under my future. She was like, what? She's like, yeah, now just Grant asked you nothing. Just call him, bitch. And she calls and gets Alex, which, again, didn't make sense because Alex ain't been bold enough to go answer Brad's cell phone. So y'all can stop that bullshit. She ain't answered his cell phone, especially after you told her to go to bed. Go to bed, bitch. She ain't answered his cell phone. It was the regular phone. It rang on their house phone. I was like, again, Tyler, you think we ain't paying attention? Fucking writing. The writing sucks on here. But anyway, she gets up on there and tells the woman, no, I ain't going to tell him nothing. He's sleeping. This, that, I said, there you go. Tell him the lie he told you don't tell. Your ass is going to be in trouble. And we seen on the previews for next week that he's going to be at the hospital. So some kind of way he's going to get the message. So I'm sure he's going to get ready to give Alex hell. And I'm here for it. I can't wait to see it. But yeah, there are a lot of loopholes in the writing. That's what makes it so hard to watch and review this, because the reality is so stretched out, and then they just talk to us like we're stupid, like we don't pick up on none of these little things. It's these little nuances that makes it ridiculous. It's like, damn, I mean, really? You can't just keep on writing and talking to people like they stupid. But I guess we are, because we keep on watching. Whatever. Anyway, I'll see y'all next week, honey. Later.